It is 12 o'clock. Stuff your FaceTime.
We are your presenters of today.
Fenna.
Rebecca.
And this is UCR Campus News.
First of all, I'd like to welcome our new presenter.
Thank you. I am so glad to be here.
Well, yes. In our order of business, a recap of the resplendid 10th Anniversary Gala.
Awesome!
Followed by a musical intermezzo by Marlijn Veldman.
And a round of UCR trivia.
And the unveiling of the illicit criminal activities by Raza. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to UCR Campus News.
On August 30th, Middleburg suffered invasion from RA alumni. Elliot was seized. But a truce was made and celebrated through various performances and festivities at the 10th Anniversary Gala.
Alumni, current students and professors drank and danced the night away.
All in fancy dress.
Take a look.
Around with the radio up high, leaning out, getting high with my favorite guy. And if you're feeling like big dogs, join in with you can rap and sing. Hey man, we can play it like big dogs. Up and tripping and we driving like road dogs. Kids around with the radio up high, leaning out, getting high with my favorite guy.
It's so nice to see so many alumni back and to see all these different generations here together, partying together. So no, I think this is a wonderful night.
It is, and I must say your dress is gorgeous.
Thank you very much.
Well, that was a memorable night, if you can remember it.
No!
Performances cannot only be found in concert halls and theaters,
but also in the living rooms of our wonderful campus homes.
as can be seen in this amazing report of UCR Unplugged, with Marlijn Veldman, who will be performing an original song for us.
Alright, this song is called The Waivers by the Wall, and I wrote it because I was in Berlin and I read the story about a few people who lived on the east side of Berlin who were constantly waving to people on the west side because they were split up, they were families, and that was really a very beautiful story. So I decided to write a song about it, and so here goes. Sitting in the window frame, waiting for them to show up again. The wavers at the wall, the wavers at the wall. A cold December night, ears freeze, but their efforts never mind. The wavers at the wall, the wavers at the wall. How can I reach you at the other side? The wall of my youth stands firm and grey. How can I reach you at the other side? The wall of my youth stands firm, it never gives away. It never gives away. Timing times with your old hourglass, not to miss a single time they pass. The wavers at the wall, the wavers at the wall. Father sweep and mother suit, losing friends from the nearby neighborhood. The wavers at the wall, the wavers at the wall. How can I reach you at the other side? The wall of my youth stands firm and grey. How can I reach you at the other side? The wall of my youth stands firm, it never gives away. It never gives away. It never gives away to the wavers at the wall. It never gives away to the wavers at the wall. It never gives away to the wavers at the wall. It never gives away to the wavers at the wall.
Ah, how wonderful music sounds, no matter where it's performed.
Yes, indeed. Even at the Raza festival. Many bands performed and numerous activities took place. A round of UCR trivia questions, for example.
So if you want to update your UCR trivia knowledge, you should keep watching.
Hi, Kira. Okay, so let me ask you a couple of questions to test your UCR knowledge. How many courses are there? Oh dear, I don't know. I really don't know, I'm sorry.
What was the number? Well, next semester it will be 101 courses.
100?
Nobody knows.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, actually, no, 200.
Okay, perfect.
I think it's a mystery.
Double. So 200, about. And what are the top non-Dutch nationalities at UCR in the right order?
Oh man. Well, German would go first.
German?
I think German would be at the top.
I would say number 1, German. Number 2, British. Number 3, French. Good. Number 4, it gets a bit more difficult, American maybe. Number 5, Belgian.
It's UK. American, US American.
It's German, UK, French.
this one's America.
Spanish.
Is it in Europe? Western Europe? France?
Indian?
Good.
And then we have UK, I'd say, and then Belgium.
I really don't know. Français. Oh, really? Oh, we have that many French too. You have German, British, French.
Oh, that's true. Belgian?
Oh, British. Okay, and another question for you. Do you think the Raza chair looks funny?
Always.
I think he looks quite hilarious, yes.
In a good way?
Well, that depends on the light.
Funny.
He had a flower on his face.
I think he's funny. I wouldn't say he looks funny. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, sometimes I see him in the mirror. That's pretty funny, I think. Definitely.
You know the university?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Would you like to study here?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Well, I studied in Maastricht and I studied in Nijmegen, and those were two excellent cities to study in. So I think I'd rather choose a bigger city than a small city than, for example, Middelburg.
I guess you're from Middelburg because you work there.
I work in Middelburg, yes, you see that very well.
Which course would you like to take?
Well, I think I have passed the stage of studying.
Do you know the UCR? Do you know?
I know them.
Do you know the name of the dean?
It's a woman,
Yeah.
but I've known her name, but I've forgotten it again.
Barbara Omen. Would you like to study here now?
Always, I always like to study.
Have a good day.
Well, that was interesting. I learned many new things. And you?
Me? I knew it all along.
Oh, really? Do you know who founded Raza?
Bas Hesseling.
Then, do you know where the new Raza office will be?
Not exactly. Just in another cupboard in Eleanor?
No, Elliot.
Oh. But then what will happen to the old office?
It's where the dean will keep her 3 goldfish.
Well, that's all very interesting. But first, a commercial.
While we're on topic, let's continue with more UCR related news.
But this time with a sinister undertone.
On the 20th of August, the Wednesday of Intro Week, our reporters recorded some shocking, groundbreaking, jaw-dropping, and mind-shattering footage.
This excellent piece of investigative journalism uncovers the secretive drug trade inside the Roosevelt's All Smugglers Association cartel, led by the notorious Mexican drug lord Ivar El General Drost.
Our courageous reporters rushed to the scene and now proudly present to you this upsetting footage.
Middelburg, a city of hope and light. But what the people on the streets don't know is that a shadowy world lurks beneath them. A world of drugs and human trafficking, centered around an elusive group headquartered on the UCR campus, known only as the Raza cartel. They front as an innocent student association, But the truth is darker. They traffic students and drugs.
Raza needs income, and it's pretty harsh times.
We were transferred on packed buses to the middle of nowhere. We were offloaded at the edge of the woods. It is areas like these, in the middle of nowhere in Zeeland, that are most harmed by the cartel wars that have ravaged this area. As cops were involved, these students were about to play a deadly game of cat and mouse. We asked them how they felt. How do you feel to do the dirty biting for the Roosevelt Salt Smugglers Association?
Well, Raza of course needs its money, and I mean, we're in the Netherlands. It's kind of a main business. We need to have drugs all the time.
Great. I mean, I think I'm ready to give anything up for Raza, even my life, for a good transportation of drugs.
How did you manage to get the Raza cartel to beat your arch enemies, the HZ cartel?
Well, we took a lot of drugs and we got really high, and I actually don't remember how we did it, but we did it anyway.
And off we went into the woods on our adventure of the night. Darkness fell quickly. Many encounters ensued with students and others alike. Interesting characters abound, and lots of drugs.
We don't give up on here. This is our country!
After a while, we ran into police.
Obviously, weed is a bad thing. I mean, we prohibit it for a reason. So when there's a lot of smugglers here, bad things happen. So we are here to stop them.
I thought you were supposed to be tough on crime.
Well, I think you must understand that when shit gets tough, so do we.
As the night gets darker, so do the souls of men. We found the dealers, but it seemed they were stoned out of their minds. Looks like they even used their own product. They were tripping fuckballs. We walked on and we found another member of the Raza cartel willing to talk to us.
Yeah, no cameras here, guys. Come on. Hey, just understand my problems, man. I don't know what to do, man. I gotta get my money, It's a harsh world out here.
In the end, more members of other cartels moved in.
We're a Mexican cartel.
Mexican cartel?
Yeah, and our main business is drugs.
And junkies.
It's hard to think when you're not on LSD. Oh, nice spiders over there.
Even we here had to resort to last measures.
There's some really intense stuff, what we're doing here with Raza. We really need the money. We're sorry that we've gotten to this, but here it is. Get it into safe hands, and we'll get the money soon, okay?
The night was long and dark.
We hope you are not too shocked after these revelations and that you can still trust our beloved Raza board.
This was our first new episode of Campus News for this year. We hope you've enjoyed yourselves.
Stay tuned for our next episode. Okay, who is Chuck? Like, honestly, you have been sniffling throughout this entire broadcast. Who the hell is he?
Thank you.